Welcome to 5 Minute Meals. This is actually Thanksgiving Day. I'm not really doing a big Thanksgiving thing today, but we are going to shoot a couple of quick videos. This would be something that I might fix if I had guests coming over as one of my side dishes. I'm going to do a roasted broccoli, and we're also going to do some roasted sweet potatoes. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get some water boiling. We're going to add some salt. And then we're going to blanch our broccoli, probably about 8 to 10 minutes. I'll go ahead and put a cover on that. And we're going to do it for 9 minutes, and it should be fine. We're going to take that out, drain it, and then we're going to get a mixing bowl. We're going to add some olive oil. I'm going to add a little maple syrup to this, and some salt and some peppers. And then we'll put it in a preheated oven at 475 degrees. You want your oven really hot for roasted vegetables. Okay, so continuing with our roasted vegetables side dishes, which you could do for any dinner that you're having friends over for. I generally don't go to this much trouble when I'm eating for myself, and I'm perfectly happy to eat vegetables that I haven't tarted up with a bunch of flavors. I like the flavors of the vegetables, but when I'm having guests, I want to do a side dishes with whatever my main dish is, whether it's fish or chicken, and these are some great side dishes. Super tasty. So we blanched our broccoli and drained it, our florets, put them in there. I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil over those. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of maple syrup to this. Then I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some garlic powder. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. And I'm going to just mix that up. And I'm going to put them in this baking dish, which I have oiled with a little bit of avocado oil. I use olive oil for the florets because I want more flavor for these. But for the pan, I use a little avocado oil. Separate your florets. You don't want them touching up against each other, and that's why I'm using this larger baking dish. Okay, so we're going to put those in the oven. I've got my oven at 475. You can do it between 400, 450, 475. I like the higher heat. I want to really brown those florets. And I did the same thing. I blanched these sweet potatoes. We're going to do the same thing with them. Threw in a couple of garlic cloves there. We're going to drizzle the olive oil. We're going to add a little salt. Not too much because really don't have a lot of these. I'm going to add some garlic powder. I'm going to add some black pepper. Okay. I'm going to toss those around. Get them nicely coated with the oil and our spices that we've added for flavoring. I'm going to put this in a separate pan for two reasons. One, once again, I want to keep my pieces separated, but also the potatoes are going to need to stay in the oven longer than the broccoli. So barely squeeze these in there. And I'll add this one here. Okay, so these are ready to go in. Well, that olive oil is quite good. My oven has been preheated. I'm going to send it in. I'm going to put in the sweet potatoes. And we'll give it about 20 minutes for the broccoli, probably about 35 minutes for the potatoes, and we'll pull them out. We want our roasted vegetables to be crispy, and that's why we're using the high heat. Right. Okay, these have been in actually a little bit longer because I think I need to get a new oven. I'm not sure that this is really heating to 475, and I switched over to the broiler for the last 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to pull these out and see if we're starting to get brown. And they're certainly well cooked at this point, and they're probably tasty. But let's see what we have here. Okay, come on in, please. These are okay. We're starting to get that little bit of blackened on these. I'm actually going to put them in for 5 more minutes. I really think there's something wrong with this oven. And obviously the sweet potatoes will have to stay in even longer. Let me turn this one so that it's, there we go. I'm going to put these in for 5 more minutes. Now that I've got the broiler on, I think they're actually starting to brown up. And I may have to go shopping for a new stove soon. Okay, so we added a little extra time under the broiler because I think my oven's not working so great. But it does look like they are ready now. And the sweet potatoes are also. Oh yeah, these are perfect. So as you can see, these are brown. You get those little black and brown bits out on the end of the florets. And that's where you get that crunchy taste. A little hot, but delicious. Proud to serve this to anybody. I think I added a little too much salt to these. Some people might like that. I'd go a little less salty next time. The sweet potatoes also nice and crispy, and they'll still have that soft center. I'm not going to try and eat this because they're really hot. And if you like this video and others from 105-Minute Meals, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell button so that you'll get notifications when we come out with new videos. Pura vida from Costa Rica.